Okay. I'm live. And if you're wondering why the quality of this video is bad, it's because I'm using a tablet. I'm using an Android tablet and I'm using it without any special microphones or anything attached. And YouTube, for whatever reason, YouTube, if I can see, I'm just checking the live stream there. YouTube uploads at a lower bandwidth, and I don't know why that is the case. I really don't know, but they do it. But the good thing about that is I can move around, and you can see that I was checking my live stream there. Everything seems okay. I'll keep that running just so I can see comments and things like that as well. Hi, NASDAQ trader. Hi there. So this, I don't know how long I'll do this. This is really more of a quick catch up more than anything else. I just wanted to kind of, just catch up quickly and just talk to you guys live and just talk to you about what I'm doing. See. So if you look, I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you? In fact, can I switch cameras here? I think I can. So if I do this, there you go. And you can see that I'm going to download SMOS. So I'm going to download SMOS just now. I've got this. Wow. Turn round. That's the one benefit of a tablet. I can move around and I can switch things around. So I can't show you things in the browser and all that. I'm not connected to my laptop. I don't have anything like that set up. But I'm going to set up SMOS. I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to install it in my 4th rig and just see how it compares. I've been using Aweome Miner for several months. I've now got HiveOS on 3 rigs, and I really do like it now. I'm starting to realise why people like it. But I'm going to give SMOS a try. Have you decided whether to sell your rigs or your coins or to buy ASICs of that? No. In fact, what I was thinking about doing is to do a live stream dedicated to that. Do a live stream dedicated to my hardware options, whether to invest. I'm really bad for this. Guys, because what I do is I saved up Ethereum for a few weeks, like a few $100s, and then I buy coins. And then I'm buying coins because I'm thinking those are undervalued. But really what I should be doing is trying to invest in more hardware. Hi, Taurus. Hi, Jesse Sparks. How's the weather in Alberta? Hi Jet. So as you guys can see, I'm just doing this from a tablet. I'm just kind of wandering around, holding it in my hand. Have to have both. Yeah, I do agree with that, John. And I really should expand. I really should at least get some ASICs in. I mean, the thing is, what I'd like to do in an ideal world, what I'd like to do is if we enter any kind of bull run, mini bull run, micro bull run, if we see the market picking up, and if I see some of the coins that I've invested in, if I see them, going up in value, what I'd like to do is kind of like stage withdrawals where it reaches a certain point, I'll cash out some coins. It reaches another certain point, I'll cash out some coins. And I'd like to cash out some coins with the idea and with the plan, with the goal of buying some new hardware. But it's one of those things, guys, I think when you've got more money and you've got a lot of money in the bank to play around with, these decisions become easier. But when you're thinking, right, I've only got, $1,000, I've only got $500 or whatever, you're like, do I need to get a new GPU? Do I buy a new ASIC miner? Do I just invest in coins? Sometimes it's not clear cut what you do. And, as far as GPUs and that go, I would like to expand my rigs in some regard. I would like to expand my HashPower. It gives you a lot more flexibility as to what you're doing. But you also, when you're talking about buying hardware, you need to start looking at return on investment in 300 days and things like that. And in trading, if you pick the right coins for trading, you can get a return on investment in weeks if you do it right. But this is something I'm still kind of learning about, So I need to learn it all. That's the thing, guys. I think people assume because I've got a YouTube channel that you're an expert and all that. I'm not an expert. I'm still learning all of this. I'm really passionate about it, but I'm learning about it. Hi, cheers from Thailand, Kevin. Love the stream. That's brilliant. 8 GPU rigs, but decided to order 3 Z9 minis. That's probably a good idea, John, especially if you're in Thailand. I can only imagine what the weather's there. Whereabouts in Thailand are you, John? Whereabouts are you, in the north, in the south? Bangkok. I've actually spent. I'm trying see if I totaled up all the times I've been to Thailand and all the. I think I spent about 8-9 months there in total. And I know apart from Sawadee Cap and Capcom crap, I think I know about 3 words. The best thing I ever learned in Thailand, the best term I ever used is my owl crap, which is like no thank you. I think if I'm right. But I found that whenever people approach you because you're a Farang, you just say, "Oh, my owl crap," and they'll be like, "Ah, okay." Like he's not just fresh off the plane. But it's been years since I've not been to Thailand since 2011. What coins do you talk about? Nasdaq. Jet says, "Can you mine Ethereum Classic?" Yes, you can. It's on Ethash. It's on Ethash. So if you can mine Ethereum, you can mine Ethereum Classic. That makes sense, John. That's Chiang Mai's. I think I spent about 4 or 5 days in Chiang Mai. We did one of those tours where you go around the jungle and all that. We went on a 4x4 thing many years ago. That was 2004, I think. First time I went to Thailand was 2003. What do you mean? How do you do that? What do you mean? How do you do that, Jet? What's your hardware? What hardware do you have? I'm going to do. I need to extract this file. Right, what I'm going to try and do is, if I can sit you down somewhere, if that's possible, can I sit you down? That's a bizarre angle. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't have anything to start from scratch. Well, I think you need to rewind a little bit then and think about your hardware before. I mean, obviously you need to think about the coins that you want to mine. As far as mining Ethereum Classic or anything like that, it's an 8-hash algorithm. So you need to think about what hardware you want to buy. There are ASIC miners that do 8-hash, and you can also buy AMD or Nvidia cards. It really is up to you. Jet, search on YouTube. All right, okay. You are far from the mic. Right, okay. Guys, I was wanting to test this. What you're hearing is the microphones through the tablet. Normally when I'm recording through my phone, I have this. This is like a £200 mic and it's pretty good. I actually had it set the wrong setting the last time I recorded the video, which is why it was so loud. It's normally pretty good though. And in future, I'll probably use something like that. Or something like that. I don't know. I'll need to figure it out. Right. So can you hear me okay now? It's a little bit better now. As I was saying, the video quality of this isn't going to be the best. It is just a very, this is why you're getting moving around and all that. I'm just holding the tablet like that. Dave Tex EA, right from Chiang Mai. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. It's a beautiful place. My friend married a girl from Chiang Mai as well. They ran a B&B together. But now they live in Derby. But I don't know. I think he is over there. Bitcoin Cash seems very popular with the wealthy. Yeah, it's well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people crap on Bitcoin Cash, but it's not something I know too much about, if I'm honest, as far as all the background stuff that's happening. The funding rate is 15%, longs paying shorts, and the BT price is dumping. I don't understand. I checked Bitcoin yesterday, but right. I'm trying to see if I can get an angle where I can type and do stuff here without. Is it possible? Is that possible? I'm not sure. Just so I can be a little bit more relaxed when I'm sitting holding that tablet all the time. It doesn't. Dropping water. Now you're getting the ball shots. Right. I need that a little bit higher. I need that a little bit. Right, see if this works better. Right, this is a bizarre angle. I'm going to get the double chin if I sit there. Yeah, so what I'm doing there, just to show you what I was trying to do there, I've got SMOS. So there's SMOS, and basically I need to flash the image onto this USB drive, and then there are instructions. So it says flash image to any drive. After flashing, you'll see a new drive in Windows. So basically I flash the image and then I edit the config file, and then I just go in, change the boot priority, enable 4G encode. Well, I've got all that set up anyway. Plug your monitor into onboard graphics, right? So I don't plug the HDMI cable into a graphics card. I put it onto the onboard graphics. Take this drive and boot rig from it. System will boot and start making auto updates. Go to simplemining.net and log in with email. Seems very, very simple. I think I actually downloaded the image before, but you know, I didn't. I think I downloaded it and then didn't configure it. I did something. I remember, you know, checking SMOS out. But I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give SMOS a try, see what it's like. Perhaps even use it for a few weeks. That water. Yeah, I know. Sounds fine on my Android. Right, thanks for letting me know, Dave. Appreciate it. Don't spill the bong water. I think this water, if you look at my sponsor Volvic, you can see that this water is bashed at the bottom. I've dropped it, which is why it's wobbly. Sorry guys, I pushed the button there by accident. It's very easy to do that when I'm wandering around with it because your finger just kind of gravitates towards that. Sorry about that. So I should be back online now. You should be able to see me. Keep still. That's a little bit better. Can you guys see me? All good? Right. Don't spill the bong water. No, my house isn't too bad. It's all the heat's upstairs and it's a little bit cooler in Scotland right now. King, I got a bunch of RX 580s. This is the thing. This is why I'm a little bit hesitant with buying more GPUs. I'm really torn about it as far as what I should do. Stephen, yes, I've been using HiveOS for must be about 3 weeks now. Maybe at least 3 weeks, I think. I've got it on 3 rigs. I've got 24 GPUs on HiveOS. So for my 4th rig, I want to try SMOS. So I'm going to try SMOS. Yeah, I've got Aweome Miner. I've got the premium version. I've got the $170 version of Aweome Miner. That's the thing, guys. You know, I want to be flexible and I want to be able to choose what the best solution is. I stayed with Aweome Miner for several months. I loved it. I still do love it. But truth be told, from a cloud mining point of view, Aweome Miner is way behind HiveOS, and I will soon find out if it's behind SMOS as well. Now I realise you can use TeamViewer and you can do remote control and you can do some other things as well. But yeah, I'm gonna give these ones a try. If Aweome Miner goes back and it's available to be used on a Linux machine, then I will go back and use Aweome Miner. I still think it's a fantastic program. I still will use it on my main PC to test everything, because as far as options go, as far as templates go, as far as backup rules go, I think Aweome Miner is still the best in that regard. You know, there's a lot of things that I can't do in HiveOS that I can do in Aweome Miner, and I really do like Patrick, who runs Aweome Miner, who develops it. He updates it like twice a week. There's a brand new update with all these different updates. He's awesome with support. I can't say enough good things about Aweome Miner, but you know, someone with a YouTube channel, someone with a cryptocurrency YouTube channel, I need to try these things. So I need to try some different options. And when Aweome Miner becomes available for Linux, I will try it again on that and I'll see how it goes. King, I think the FPGA is going to kill all GPUs. It does seem that that's the way the market is going, but we'll see what happens. I couldn't get Aweome Miner to work. I'm not patient. I tried to use HiveOS and had issues. I just downloaded SMOS. I have like 4 USB sticks. I'd love to get off Windows. John, have you seen my video? Hi, see ya. Good to see you, mate. John, have you seen my video about HiveOS? It's very easy to set up. It is really easy to set up. If you get any problems with it, feel free to contact me. I don't think you'd have major problems with it, but if you're unsure about it, if you're unsure about a few things, watch my video stream. As far as getting set up, it's not that bad. Sia was, you know, he was one of the ones that kept telling me to jump over to HiveOS, and he helped me a lot. Hi, Chaos. This is for SMOS, guys. This is for SMOS. Where's the button to take away? So 3 rigs on HiveOS, and this is going to be on SMOS. King, I'm mining Loki and Rio. Well, it's easy to mine many coins. I hopefully will at least go up to $1 or $2. Then I'm all good. That's good. I do think the market is going to be, going up over the next, I don't know, few months or something. I do think we're going to see it. This is going to be SMOS. This is SMOS. This is going to be SMOS. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a quick stream on my tablet, guys. I didn't want to spend a couple of hours on a live stream. I wanted to do something quick. I wanted to talk about some different things. And I want to spend some time. And this is the thing, guys. Sometimes I spend more time doing YouTube videos than I actually do with my hardware and things. And it's trying to get that balance. Well, sorry, John. Sorry, just to clarify, I'm trying SMOS for the first time myself today. The video that I did is about HiveOS. So if you want to try HiveOS, check out that video. But for SMOS, well, stay tuned. I'm going to try this today, and then I'll see how it goes. Do you know about FreeOS? No, I do not. What's that about? Getting a bit washed out. I know that. Right. That's the thing with the tablet. When you're holding a tablet or a phone, if you touch it, YouTube is very, very easy to stop. Can you see there's my new car in the background? I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably can't. Oh, it's the sunlight. Right. Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? I can even... How's that work? Is that a little bit better? Is that a little bit better? Right. Still prefer Aweome Miner. To be honest, I don't really use profit switching anymore. I don't use profit switching anymore, so it's not something that concerns me. But as the HiveOS is a little bit limited in that regard. What am I mining right now? I was mining Ethereum for a week or two, but I've been back to mining SafeCoin for a few days. I would like to mine something else. This is the thing, guys. I would like to mine something else, but I'll be honest. It's not the best. It's not the best right now as far as what coins to mine. And the thing is, I'm looking at some of these coins. I'm like, I don't know. I might look at Loki. Loki seems to be one people are speaking positively about, so maybe I should give them a try. But see, I'm really getting more annoyed with these pre-sale masternode coins that are giving 20% to miners and things like that, and they're asking for tens of thousands of dollars up front and all that. I don't want to go near any of those projects. Yeah, I'm on my tablet just now, Stephen, but I can search it later. That's the thing when I'm recording through my phone and my tablet. I can't, jump around. Right, just show all chat, YouTube. Stop showing SMOS. Right, I'll sort SMOS after this. After this live stream, it's SMOS time. I'm going to set it all up. I've not seen Voss video about that, about Ion, or Eion, E-I-O-N, Ion. So what's that called? FreeOS? Right, I'll check that out as well. Again, it's when I'm doing a stream with a tablet, it's not something I can do. I will check it out though. I'm looking for other coins to mine. I do want to, get in at the ground floor. Not even just the ground floor, just another good project that I believe in. I don't know, I don't know if this makes me sound, why not mine Z Classic unless you have a lot? Oh, is that the Enon? No, I'm staying clear of Z Classic just because it's a hype coin. It's a hype coin that's get pumped and dumped, and people keep doing forks. I'm thinking more of a long-term project. Z Classic is, I just don't have faith in it anymore. I mean, I don't know. just the way that Z Classic has went this year, there's been so many people manipulating the price. It's been pumped and dumped 2 or 3 times earlier on this year. But then it makes me wonder, why would any coin want to base their coin off of Z Classic, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should, you know, look at Z Classic. Maybe I should mine and maybe take advantage of these forks. But I don't know. Awesome Miner with Blockmasters, Zergpool and Mine Pool Hub. Way more profitable than just mining one coin. Yeah. The thing is, I did that before, Dave, with lots of Equihash coins. I was thinking about maybe doing that with Equihash 1445 and just splitting it between SafeCoin and Bitcoin Gold, and you know, a few different options, and then you know, trying to get the most profitable coin. But I don't know. I like just mining one thing. The thing is, you need to kind of keep a coin on specific algorithms if you want to be the most efficient. You know, if you want to, like before, what I was doing was just putting all my GPUs on max settings and then switching between Ethereum and then Equihash and all that. But my Ethereum GPU overclock settings are very different from my Equihash 1445 settings. So it's better to just stick to the same algorithm. Hi Gary, I'm talking about whatever anyone else comes, brings up. This is the thing, John. Masternodes from the very start. That's worrying. Justin is mining Z Classic, but sold all my Z Classic holding yesterday. All-time high price. What are you mining? I was mining Ethereum, but I switched to SafeCoin a few days ago. King asks, is anyone mining with AMD cards? Is it a little bit better? Is the light still coming through from... In fact, hold on. Light seems to be an issue. Is this better? If the audio is bad, guys, it's because I'm using the built-in mic from the Android tablet. Dave, if you are interested in HiveOS and you want to try one rig with it, I mean, a lot of people say that you can save 2 watts per rig and take Windows off, but I want the flexibility of being able to revert back to Windows. But if you've got a USB drive, this one's 16 gigabyte, which seems to be fine. I don't know if maybe 8 gigabytes is okay. I've not looked into that. But if you've got one USB stick lying around, it's very easy to set up. As far as 1445, I can tell you my overclock settings for 1060s. I haven't set up 1080 Ti's yet on HiveOS, but I can tell you, I can give you screenshots, Dave, if you want screenshots of my wallet and things like that, just to give you an idea how it gets set up. Sia, I think, was the one that gave me help with that as well. Yeah, you're right, John. Yeah, right. You know, day one, all these coins have got masternodes, and there are legit projects that are doing it this way. It just opens up so many opportunities for the developers to abuse it. Now, there are legitimate reasons. There are legitimate reasons for some people to ask for money at the start as far as funding goes. You know, they want to fund an exchange listing and all this, but the problem is the way that these things are being set up is that they will put the masquerade out that yes, we're trying to do this for exchange listings, send us money, and they're making tens of thousands of dollars with like a couple of days work, and people are just sending them it, and then they can exit. You know, I did that video today about ZoonCoin. ZoonCoin is caught lying about a crypto bridge exchange listing and abandoned the project after 15 days after making thousands of dollars. You really need to be careful of any project that is talking about, you know, asking for money before they're looking at the blockchain, before they're talking about the code, before they're fixing the white paper, if they even have a white paper. Why, you know, they're putting all this photo. You can see cards there. You see birthday cards. Oh, I've dropped them all. You can see. If you can get that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm very cautious of these coins now, and see the whole being anonymous thing as well. I'm starting to go against it. I really am starting to against it. Where I don't know. Dave, by the way, my Vertcoin double in the last couple of weeks was mining at 82 cents YouTube, why do you keep disappearing comments? Why is it not stay fixed? Sold at 160 the other day. Give it a try, Dave. Give HiveOS a try. I can send you some screenshots if you message me, and I can show you my wallet and things like that, my GPU settings. You might not have the exact same settings in that, but I'll at least give you a starting point. What is the benefit? Check out PundyX. I can't check it just now, Ryan, because I'm on my tablet. I think I have looked at that in a live stream. YouTube is very annoying. It says all messages visible, but it keeps makes them disappear. What is the benefit of HiveOS? Dave Tech says, John, it's stable. Linux rock solid. Is it performance increase? Okay. The main benefit is not having Windows. That is the main benefit. It really is the main benefit. This water keeps falling down. Yeah, that's the main benefit. Windows. I used Windows for a couple of months, and Windows was fine. Windows was fine. Seriously, I defended Windows for a long time. I defended Windows. I told people, listen, all these people that are using SMOS and HiveOS were saying Windows is a joke. Windows is a joke, and I defended it. I said, listen, at the time my rigs had been running for like 3 months, no restart, no nothing, and I didn't have any problems. But then the problems arose, and Windows has got where even if you manually disable Windows in the registry, it will just download and just reinstall Windows updates. And after a Windows update, well, things start going a little bit awry. But the bigger problem right now is Windows Defender. Microsoft is taking this really aggressive approach to cryptocurrency software to the point where you're like, I actually showed this in a video. I showed this in a video, the message that pops up. But I was saying, don't touch anything in the Aweome Miner folder. This folder is safe. Everything in there is fine. And then it says, we know you said not to block this, but we've blocked it anyway. So they're blocking the software despite the fact I've said don't block it. So it's this kind of aggressive stance by Microsoft that is, it became a real problem because my rigs were going down for like 6-7 hours or 10 hours and that sometimes, because it would happen overnight and I didn't check it. Nothing I could do when it was happening overnight. And there was even times where I'd say this is okay, it would start mining, and then 3 hours later Windows Defender again would just pop up and say, right, I'm going to stop that from working, despite the fact I'd authorise it. So from a hash rate point of view, I actually think that across the board I'm making a very, like maybe 1 or 2% less as far as hash rate goes when I'm on HiveOS, but it's worth it. It's worth it for the uptime. And plus from a management point of view, it's just once you actually get it set up, it's a lot simpler to set things up like that. Stephen, I switched to HiveOS from Windows, and for my mining rigs, I will never go back to Windows. Agreed. Enjoy your vacation, Dave. Give me a shout when you're back if you want to set up. I'll be happy to share any my setup if you want to copy it over. Oh, that's interesting, Ryan. XPO's device. Yeah, at this point, John, I can't tell you what's better. I can't tell you if SMOS is better or HiveOS is better, but I'm going to try both. I've seen a few people saying that, Dave, like to use Windows 7. HiveOS is more than SMOS is more than Windows. I'm going to give it a try anyway, see ya. What microphone did you get, Dave? Justin, I'm mining on Equipool, and I think I've still got safe mining speed as the backup pool. Miner stat, never heard of that. Hi Mohammed. It's funny. It's funny in Thailand. I went to see a lot of films in Thailand, and it's funny. You have to all stand up for the king at the start and things like that. It's just a different experience. It's funny though because when you go to the cinema in Thailand, even if you're watching like an 18 film, lots of things are blurred out. I remember watching The Hangover Part 3, and we actually watched it in Bangkok with a hangover. That's why we all went, because we're all hungover. Why don't we see it in Bangkok? It was The Hangover Part 2. It was the one in Bangkok we saw. So we went to see it in Bangkok, and it's funny because so much of that film, it was just blurred out. Anything that was like any kind of nakedness, any, just things like swearing or things like that, lots of things were blurred out. Oh, that's good, John. I'll have to check that out. So he's had a closer look at squirrel setup. That's good. Thanks, Ia. I'll check that out. So what one was it, Dave? Was it the ATR 2100 USB? I got that link there. See, it actually popped up on my tablet because I've got Discord on this tablet as well. How's the microphones on this? I'm testing this tablet for my other channel. That's why I wanted to do a live stream on it. I wanted to see what it was like. If I do a future stream on this tablet, I'll set it up better. I'll use a tripod and I'll use a custom microphone, because I've got a lot of equipment like this that I need to use. I don't know if this would actually fit on this tripod. I don't think it would. Be too small with it. I think it would be. Yeah, it would be. Talking to myself now. This is what happens, guys. This is what happens. You start recording, and before you know it, you're talking to yourself like an old gibbering monkey. No, I don't think that's big enough, is it? What do you think? Yeah. No, I'll see. Figure that out. Show me new messages. Live chat. Right. Okay. How long does the SMOS free trial last? On the website, it says you can try it for a few days free of charge. So I'm going to try it for a few days. It's kind of awkward though, because I've got 4 rigs. HiveOS gives you 3 rigs free of charge. And SMOS charges $2 per rig. So it's $2 per rig with SMOS. So I've already paid for Aweome Miner. I've got the premium version at $170. I was paying, it was like €11 per month for the cloud mining version of Aweome Miner. But to be honest, I wasn't using the cloud functionality that much on Aweome Miner. That actually might be... No, it's a little bit too small. I wasn't using the cloud. To be honest, in Aweome Miner, as much as I love Aweome Miner, the cloud mining functionality, as far as what you can do and what you can't do, is very limited, because the whole way it's set up is that it connects to your main computer. And you always have to keep the main PC running to do that. You have to have one PC with your Aweome Miner installation running. So there's benefits to both. But I do think from a cloud mining point of view, I do think that HiveOS and I think SMOS as well, I've got it set up a little bit better. But I've got faith in Patrick. I think his Linux version would be very good. I still don't think anything touches Aweome Miner when it comes to profit switching, templates, backup templates, rules. It's got all this kind of, if this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. If that doesn't work, do this. And the good thing I always said about Aweome Miner was, anytime I had a problem with it, anytime I had a suggestion says, why doesn't it do this? I've contacted Patrick by email, and he's either said it doesn't do this because of ABC, or he said, great suggestion, I'll have it in the next version. So yeah, I really can't fault Aweome Miner. Windows 7 all the way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm liking HiveOS as far as how it works. I need to check my rigs actually. I've not checked in a day or so. Let me check my rigs soon. I'll do that. I should be running okay. HiveOS seems pretty good in the way that it restarts rigs as well. But I don't know, any of you guys that see, if you're still watching, in HiveOS, is there any functionality, if a pool goes down? Is there like backup pools, or is anything like that set up? This is a part of HiveOS I haven't really explored yet. Because with Aweome Miner, if a pool went down, I had it set up, it goes to another pool. If that goes down, it would go to another coin. If that goes down, it would go to something else. This is something I need to figure out with HiveOS. I've set up in a very basic way right now as far as only mining Ethereum or SafeCoin. But I need to try out different things. I need to explore it a little bit more. I'll do a video set up on Aweome Miner Linux at some point. Dave is an old school Linux guy from the 90s. I love Aweome Miner. It's going to work on Linux. Yeah, I think it's a great feature as well. It's going to be awesome. Everyone's a noob miner at one point, King. I still consider myself a noob miner in many respects. I understand the basics of it all. I think that's the best way to say it. Have I got HiveOS here? I don't think I've logged on here. Now I'm going to check my HiveOS. I'm going to show you what you can do with HiveOS when you log on to your phone. Let's see if I can do this. A live login to HiveOS. Right, where are we? Oh no. Right, what was it saying was wrong there? Was that the security code? You know when you're not quick enough in Google Authenticator and you have to wait for it to spin all the way around? Right. Log on. Right, here we go. So there's HiveOS. This is when you got it through my phone. And I've got saying 472 sols, 1.39 kilowatts. I really do like the fact that it tells me the total power draw of all the rigs at the top there, of all the GPUs. And you can see all the different settings I've applied recently. I need to clear all those, but those are like restarts and I've applied different settings. But yeah, I'm running pretty cool now, pretty steady. I've got the fan set at 65%. This is the one thing I do find annoying in HiveOS. There doesn't seem to be any GPU curve. CEO was saying that this is something they're going to add. So yeah, that's something I'd like to see in the future. I'd like to see them add that in the future. I'd like a GPU curve so that, because at the moment basically if I wake up and it's really warm, I need to set the fans higher. If it cools down a little bit, my fans are probably going harder than they need to be, so I need to cool it down. It's just one of those things. Once you install HiveOS on a USB, it splits into two partitions. How can you format it back as it comes out of the packaging and not D and F? It adds extra elements. What do you mean? Does it split into two partitions? I don't think it does it? It is. I'll need to check that. I can't remember if it did split into two partitions. I just flashed it. I just flashed the image onto it and then took it out. I configured the config file. I edited the config file and then I put it into the PC and I changed the boot priority. So I changed the boot priority from Windows and I changed it to the USB drive. But I will have SMOS set up on 1080 Ti's and I will have it all set up in I don't know. Once I come off this live stream, I reckon I can get it set up in 30 minutes or so, maybe 45 minutes. By the time that I transfer things upstairs and connect a monitor and things like that. But I think SMOS is like HiveOS in that once you've actually set it up, then you can just do it all through your browser. You don't have to worry about connecting a monitor. Yeah, you can go into when you go into Windows, if you've got two partitions and you want it to be one, go to My Computer, right click and go down to what is it you do is there's I could probably show you just now on this. I can show you that just now if you want to. Actually, if you want me to show, I've got my laptop there. If you want me to show you that, computer management. That's it. Computer management, and then you go to the disk and then you just delete a partition, delete the other one, and then just set it up again. Or disk management, yeah. It's fairly easy to do. It's fairly easy to do. You know, you can actually do quite a lot through Windows now. I don't know what the... So what time are we on here? 3:25. Right, so I'm going to call it quits soon because I want to try SMOS. I want to try this, guys. I'm going to give it a try and then see what I like and see what I don't like and set it up and all that. And I thought HiveOS was relatively simple to set up, but you still need to copy over settings. You still need to copy over, you know, do some OC kind of adjustments and things like that. What I'll do is, the good thing about Aweome Miner is I'm going to always keep Aweome Miner on my main PC and use it as the test console. You know, this is where I'm going to test pools with my main GPU. I'm going to test lots of different pools, test lots of different coins. When I know that a pool is working, when I know that the configuration is working, then I can transfer it over to HiveOS or to SMOS or to something like that. I'm going to give SMOS a try. If SMOS does well, then it's $2 a month for one rig. If I find that HiveOS is better, I can basically pay an extra $10 to get a fourth rig on HiveOS. I don't mind paying that $10 a month, you know, $12 a month, whatever it is for 4 rigs. I don't have a major problem with that with HiveOS. I really don't. I don't think it's that bad. In theory, if it was really tight with money, what I could do is take some of my GPUs off one rig and attach them to the rig below. That is definitely something I could do, and it would keep all the rigs under the 3 rig maximum. But I don't know if I'd do that. It's kind of pointless, really. I probably could in theory, though. To keep it under 3 rigs, but I don't think it's worth the hassle. As you can see, I'm better in building rigs than mining, I think, and I'm really cutting myself short on potential earnings. But this is the thing, guys, you know, there's only so much you can do. You can spend all this time tweaking your rigs and all that, but that's time that you could be spending researching coins, or you could be spending trading coins and things like that, you know. It's hard to know what you should do as far as how you should set things up and how you should spend your time. I'm always of the opinion with things like this is that you try and automate everything as quickly as possible, you know, as best as possible. Try and automate everything as you can. So if you can get your rigs mining the most profitable coin and you get it all set up, let it do its thing. Just let it do its thing. Just let it run. That's the thing. That's what I do like about HiveOS. I'm spending less time messing around with things. I'm spending less time messing around. It just works. I see the hash rate and I'm good to go. So there's pros and cons to all this. I do want to still mess around and try different pools and try different coins and that as well, though. Maybe I will look into, you know, someone's, what was the one that suggested earlier? Free EOS or something. Or maybe have a look at Loki again. I looked at Loki when it was first launched. There's just so few legit projects out there, man. Why is there so many scams? Why is there so many Ponzi schemes? So bloody annoying. The annoying thing as well is I've been having a lot of, you know, mining discussions with people, and then I see them and they're joining up to these masternode scams. I'm like, stay clear of them. AMD stock has hit all-time highs today. Interesting. Aggressive undervolting enabled. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I wouldn't mind looking into AMD cards at one point, and this is where this requires a dedicated stream when I'm at the computer. I'd like to do a dedicated stream where we'll look at all the different hardware options. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, guys. I'm going to sort out SMOS, but maybe later tonight, if I had to do a live stream tonight, maybe the focus could be on hardware. And what we could do is we could look at ASIC miners, we could look at Squirrel, you know, the Acorn Squirrel FPGAs. We can look at GPUs. We can look at GPU pricing, and we can just review options and discuss that. What do you think, guys? Be later on tonight, maybe for an hour or two I could do it. I want to try SMOS before then though, so I'll see how we go on with that. I've heard that besides the cards, other stuff takes powers too. I'm not sure if that's for me or for someone else. Yeah, that's a good point. See, yeah, I mean, in theory, yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. So yeah, I do take that on board. I really should, if I can, have an AMD rig so that I can test AMD algorithms, AMD coins. You know, because I've got NVIDIA GPUs, I've always been biased on that. I've been a little bit biased as to what the best, you know, the best algorithms are to mine, or even the coins I'm looking to mine. The ones that pop up are always NVIDIA based ones, or ones that are good on NVIDIA cards. Yeah, I'll definitely look at it. I'll take that comment on board. See, yeah, that is a good point. So, right, guys, I'm going to set up SMOS. I'm going to go for it. Thanks for watching. Oh, I nearly switched off. I nearly switched it off again. So, what's the light like here? What is the light? I don't know if you can see it. I've got my new car in the background. I've got two cars sitting there. Because I'm still sitting. My friend's buying my old car. Right, guys, show some love to Dave Tech there. Dave, who's talking there. Right click his profile, right click his username, check out his YouTube channel. Dave knows a lot about Aweome Miner and he does a lot of tests, so show him some love. Right, guys, I'm going to check out SMOS. I'm going to check out SMOS. And if I go down here, you can see I'm all good to go. I've downloaded it. There's the file downloaded. Got the zip file, and I'm just going to follow this, configure it all on this computer, and I'm going to go upstairs and tweak it all, and yeah, I'm going to get it working. So I don't think it'll take me long to set up. The installation process looks very, very similar to HiveOS. So guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in to the live stream. I'm going to look at SMOS. If I'm going to do SMOS, get something to eat, chill out for a bit. And if I do a live stream tonight, what I want to do is look at hardware, and we can have a big discussion about GPUs, ASIC mining machines, masternodes, coins, the lot, and just kind of focus on. I think we're kind of at a crossroads this year, and from an investment point of view, it isn't as clear cut as it was a year ago when everyone bought GPUs. I think there's so many different options right now. I think it'd be good to discuss it, and because I keep changing my bloody mind about it. I honestly keep changing. Like, I'm going to buy some AMD cards, or no, I'm going to buy an ASIC miner. No, I'm just going to buy coins, and I keep changing my mind. So again, thanks to everyone who left a comment there. I really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Show Dave Tech some love, and the other crypto YouTubers who dropped by. I'll speak to you all later on tonight, guys, I think. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hit the wee bell icon. I think that lets you know if I'm doing a live stream. I think so. So guys, I'll speak to you all later. Many thanks, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers. Time to close. Boom.